Hello everyone, welcome to Chen's Chinese class, together with me to learn Mandarin Chinese. And this is our basic Pinyin lesson. In this class, I'm going to introduce you the basic knowledge about Pinyin system in Chinese learning. Okay, at first, let's see what is Pinyin. Let's explain it by an example. This character, 你 means you in Chinese. And you can see that Chinese has two systems, Chinese character and Pinyin system. Chinese character are the symbol of Chinese language. Pinyin system is the phonetic notation for the Chinese character. Each Chinese character have a specific syllable, and usually syllables are composed of three parts: initial, final, and a tone. Like these words, 你好 你好. It means hello in Chinese. You can see that here, initial, final, and a tone. Initial, final, and a tone. And there are also some syllables only have a final and a tone. Like these words. means hungry in Chinese. A Chinese syllable can have no initials, but must have a final and a tone. In Pinyin system, we have 21 initials, 36 finals, 4 tones, and a neutral tone. And all these initials, finals, have over 400 combinations. Add tones, that's all the syllables you can find in Chinese. Then that means you only have to master these 21 initials, 36 finals, and 5 tones, and then you can see all the Chinese words you want. So don't worry, together with me to lay a solid foundation for your future Chinese learning. Okay, after a brief introduction of Pinyin system, let's start our first lesson. In this lesson, we're going to learn 6 finals and 4 tones. And here are the 6 finals for today, and also the 6 vowels in Chinese. Okay, let's see how to pronounce it. The first one, a. Open your mouth wide and big, like go to the dentist. A. And the next one, o. Hold back your tongue. O. And next one, The mouth is flat. And the next one, E is flatter than E, and your tongue tips pressing the inner surface of your lower teeth, like this. E. And next, U. Round your lips. U. And next, well, you have 2 dots on U. It's ü. Well, you don't have this ü in English, so let's use this picture to see how to pronounce it. Well, compared with E and ü, they're only the mouth shape is different. They have the same tongue position. Use your tongue tips pressing your inner surface of your teeth or your lower teeth, like this. And E. And don't change your tongue position. Only change your mouth shape. E. And compared with U, you can see that the tongue is in the different position. yu is in the front position and u is in backwards. So it's u, u, yu, yu. Okay, let's practice with me for today's 6 finals. A, 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 o, 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 i, u, 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 yu, yu, yu. Okay, next, 4 tones. 4 tone is a mark about the finals to represent the rise and fall of your voice when you pronounce a syllable. There are 4 tones and 1 neutral tone in Chinese. We're going to learn 4 tones in this class. Okay, let's see this chart. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines here means the 5 pitch of our voice from 1 to 5. It's low pitch to mid-low pitch to mid-pitch, mid-high pitch, and to the high pitch. Well, you don't have to mark your voice that precisely like musical skill. Only need to know that from 1 to 5 is from the low to high. And the red line here is we use to represent the tone's location and the direction. And here the first tone on the 5th high pitch, high and flat, naturally prolonged. A, a. And you can also use this like here is an invisible chart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First tone is on the 5, so it's a, a. And the second tone from 3 to 5, so it's a, a, a. Okay, prepare your chart here. Practice with me. From 3 to 5, a, a, a. And next, the third tone. You can see that from 2 to 1 and then rising to 4. So your chart here is 2 to 1 and 4. 2 to 1 to 4, so it's a, 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 a. Okay, so there has a curve here, so it's may not easy to pronounce. Practice with me. A. Grab your chart. A. A. Next one, the fourth tone. From 5 to 1, short and strong, strictly drop. A. 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 Okay, that's
4 tones.
Let's add tones to the finals we've learned today. Practice. Okay, practice. Prepare your chart here. And do you have your chart here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Add tones. The first one on the 5. So, a, a, a. And the second tone from 3 to 5. A, a, a. And the third tone is a curved tone, right? From 2 to 1 to 4. A, a, a. And the fourth tone from 5 to 1, short and strong. A, a, a. Okay, next one for o, o. And we put tone mark on it. The first tone, o, o, o. And the second tone, right, from 3 to 5. Practice with me. Grab your chart here, please. O, o, o. And the third tone, from 2 to 1 to 4. It's o, o, o. right? It's have a curve here, o, and next the fourth tone, o, o. From 5 to 1, o. It's strong. Okay, next one, and we put tone mark on it. The first tone, the second tone, yes, from 3 to 5, and the next, the third tone, This may not that easy for you, so practice with me from 2 to 1 to 4. Alright, the first tone, from 5 to 1, Okay, you've done a great job. And why we have those tones in Chinese? Well, in Chinese, different tones can represent different meanings. Like with the second tone, is goose, means goose here. And the next, if with the fourth tone, it's means hungry here. So you can see that the tone is a very important part of learning Chinese, and it's also a difficult part. Because every syllable have a tone, that means you have to rise and fall your voice several times when you say a sentence in Chinese. Like if you want to say, what a fun day. Well, let's see how to say that in Chinese. Here. Yes, the first tone, then the fourth tone, the first tone, and the third tone, and
the neutral tone.
Okay, let's try to say that. 天气真好啊. Sounds a little difficult, right? But don't worry, practice more. Open your mouth every time when you learn a new word or a new sentence. And only you know every word's tone correctly can you use it in a sentence without getting confused or using it to confuse others. Alright, you may ask why we only practice with a, o, e. Why don't we practice aoeiuü? Well, because a, o, e can stand as a syllable by itself without changing or adding other letter, but if you want to add tones on aoeiuü, we have some spelling rules here. Well, when finals u form syllables by themselves,
yi or wu
should be added before it, respectively to marked as e and wu. But still read as e and wu. And if there is a tone mark on e, the dot on e here should be removed. And when the finals u form syllables by itself, and e should be added before it, and the dot above it should be removed. Dot be removed. And pay attention here. The dot above yi only be removed when the tone mark is placed on it, but the dot above yu always be removed when yu is changed to yu. Okay? Even if there is no tone mark on it, like the neutral tone we'll learn in the next lesson. Okay, practice with me. E, and we put tone mark on it. The first tone, grab your chart. First tone on the 5, high pitch, naturally prolonged. E. And the next one, the second tone, from 3 to 5, E. And the third tone, yes, from 2 to 1 to 4, E. And next, the fourth tone, from 5 to 1, how to pronounce? Yes, E. 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 Short and strong. And the next one, U. And we put tone mark on it. The first tone, U. 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 And the second tone, from 3 to 5, U. 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 And the third tone, from 2 to 1 to 4, Wu, Wu, Wu. And the fourth tone, Wu, Wu, Wu. And the next, Yu, Yu, Yu. Okay, do you remember how to pronounce Yu correctly? Yes, your tongue tips pressing the inner surface of your lower teeth like this. Yu. And purse your mouth like this. Okay? Yu. And the first tone, Yu. And the second tone, from 3 to 5, Yu. 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 And the third tone, from 2 to 1 to 4, Yu. 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 And the fourth tone, Yu. 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 Okay, very good. And that's all for our first lesson, and we've learned a lot. Great job. Don't forget to practice the 4 tones and the 6 finals we've learned today. See you next time.